So Fridays in the past meant takeaway night, but to be honest, takeaways are so expensive now, and also they're really high in calories, so not the best thing when you're calorie counting. I can do it, but they're not the best thing. So what we do instead is have a good old fakeaway. Now, fakeaways are relatively easy for most types of takeaways, but I think tonight what I'm going to do is a fakeaway chicken shish kebab. The thing I love the most about kebabs has to be the chili sauce, and equally, if there's one thing I can now do, it's make my own chili sauce, and that is these things here. So what these things here are, these are my homemade kebab chili sauce pots. So each one's about 20 calories. In addition to having the homemade chili sauces ready to go, we always keep pita breads in the freezer, so for such occasions when I fancy a chicken shish, and we always have frozen chicken and fresh chicken too. So tonight's going to be about the chicken shish kebabs. It will be a high calorie dinner by my standards, but importantly not as high calorie as a takeaway, and in the current climate not in any way near as expensive as what a takeaway would cost. So it's win-win doing the whole fakeaway. What I'm really happy with as well is that I've been managing to do my crunches and my press-ups. Now, whilst I set myself the target of only doing it on the days that I actually run, well, I'm only 5 days in, but I've done it 4 days already, so I might try and do it every morning. Obviously you need a couple of days off when you're doing exercises to give your muscles a chance to relax. I know I'm not doing much, but I might aim to do these sit-ups and press-ups at least every day during the working weeks. That's 5 days a week, and I think that's quite a nice little amount to start you off on. Because on days like today, when I'm doing a long run, I'm pretty much going to earn back a whole day's bonus calorie allowance. One of the biggest advantages as well of doing a long run on a Saturday or a Sunday, and the amount of bonus calories I get, pretty much means on the day I do the long run, I don't really have to worry about calorie counting, because I know I'm going to have so much in excess. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and that meant going to my mum and dad's for this awesome feast. Needless to say, I wasn't too worried about calorie counting, but to be honest, at family meals like this, that's the last thing on my mind. I want to enjoy the food. To be honest, weekends for me are like this. I'll try to be good Monday to Friday, and then at the weekends I can be a bit more relaxed with dieting. So I do drink at the weekends. I'll probably drink one night a week in total. As I drink vodka, what I will do is I will measure the vodka out so I know exactly how many calories it is. Now don't fret, I didn't drink all of what you just saw on Friday night. Some of it went back in the bottle afterwards, but by measuring it out, you know how much you're drinking calorie wise. So I do that when it comes to alcohol most of the time. But weekends for me are relaxing, and as I do the long run, I know I'm earning back quite a lot of calories. Now that does have the downside that it means every Monday morning I have put on weight over the weekend, but you know, the point is I'll then work that off during this week. So I wouldn't be too surprised if I haven't lost weight again this week. That's why this diary is a reality vlog. It's not me saying I'm going to do a fitness vlog and then hardly eat anything to lose loads of weight. No, I'm filming what I do. Something as well that's really good for calorie counting is the trusty vegetable soup. This is only broccoli, potato and onion. And actually, it's a really nice soup, it's really low calorie, and it fills you up. With all the walking and the running that I do during the week, I seem to generate quite a lot of bonus calories. On average, probably about 500 a day on the days that I run and 100 a day on the days that I just walk. Now, I don't tend to use my bonus calories, so in effect, in theory, I should lose weight even faster. But what I find is that I like to know that I have extra every day. If I do go over my normal calories and in effect go into my bonus calories, then what I'll try to do is only go over with fruit, so apples and bananas, because in my mind, that's not too bad. In addition to buffets and family meals, another problem I have is more closer to home, and she has a name. I call her the Diet Saboteur, otherwise known as my 16-year-old daughter. Now, the thing is with my daughter, she is a rather awesome chef. She makes sweet stuff, she makes savoury stuff, Chinese food, English food, cakes, and she'll just randomly do it. So last night she decided to make these. So these were salted dark chocolate and caramel cookies, and needless to say, they were lovely. And being the kind and supportive father that I am, I supported her effort by eating them, all three of them. And they were lovely. And yeah, so this has been another really successful week of dieting. So, and also I'm not sure when I'm going to do my weigh-in this week either, because myself and my wife are going car camping on Saturday. That's certainly quite a lot of what I've been doing on here recently. So because of that, our normal one night drinking is slightly going to change. So I'm not sure when I'm going to do my weigh-in this week, if at all, but we'll find out tomorrow what happened. It's Friday, and that means it's weigh day today. Now, I ummed and ahed yesterday whether or not I was going to include a weigh-in in this week's vlog, because as you'll remember from last week's video, Thursdays, if I'm going to have a takeaway, are always the nights I want it, because obviously it's weigh day the next day. And as yesterday was at the equivalent of our Friday, I might have had a few vodkas and then I might have fancied some fried chicken. So I did. Needless to say, my weight this week is slightly up on last week. But before you start thinking, well, actually, you've now done 2 weeks of this and all you've done is put on weight. Well, actually, my weight was only 13.7.6. So that's actually only, 0.6 of a pound on from last week. And if you look at everything I've eaten since I started doing this diet, then I think you can appreciate that the diet is good, because I've put on 0.8 of a pound over a week and a half. And in that week and a half, I've had a massive buffet meal, I've had a massive family meal, I've had a takeaway, I've had my daughter's lovely cookies, and actually that doesn't sound much like a diet, really, does it? So in the context of what I've been up to, which is normal life, 0.8 is pretty good. Imagine what that would have been if I wouldn't have been on this diet and eating normally. So I have decided to include this week's weigh-in because I think it does show the benefits of the MyFitnessPal diet in the context of how else I've been eating over the past week and a half.